Good Sunday morning and welcome into Weekend Recharge. I'm Molly McCollum.
And I'm Jen Carfagno. America's weekend depends on the weather. I'm in for Paul today. He was out watching a little football yesterday.
He was. It is football season. It is also almost fall season. A lot of us will be feeling fall this week.
Yeah, I mean, look, you got a little taste of it in Mike Seidel's little teaser there, where folks are a bit bundled up because of some cooler temps. We're going to talk more about that.
A fall cold front. Now, behind that front, we're going to see a pretty serious drop in temperatures for a lot of places, and for many people, myself included, I really like that first fall cold front. In Denver, thunderstorms today. By the time we get to Tuesday, the front is moving on and it's moving to the east, and you should be left with some cooler and some drier weather. Now, one place that's really anticipating the front is Texas, where it's been nothing but triple digits, it seems like, this summer, and we're still seeing a few of those today. But as that front starts to move its way to the south, to the southeast, eventually over into the northeast as well, it's going to pull in that drier air, so it's going to take the edge off the humidity, but it's also going to bring in showers and thunderstorms, which, if you're in Texas and the drought has just been so relentless and it's been expanding, it seems like day after day, week after week, the rain is very welcome. Where we have seen plenty of rain is a place like Michigan, and because we've seen several rounds of rain, we're expecting flash flooding with this next wave coming through with our front. So here's the timing for you tomorrow as you go back to work, you go back to school. It's going to be a soggy start to the week. Umbrellas definitely going to be needed for a majority of the day tomorrow, from Chicago all the way to Detroit, parts of the Ohio Valley, and then eventually into the Northeast, where we've been dealing with rain all weekend. But here comes yet another wave as we're bringing another system in. Rain showers extending through Arkansas, down through Oklahoma, Texas, like I mentioned, it's very welcome there. Up into the Northeast, the front that we have stalled out across the Northeast right now will get kicked out and replaced by this cold front, which will bring even more rain and really, again, the potential for flash flooding, especially Wednesday through Thursday morning, places like New York all the way up into Portland, Maine. That's where we're going to be watching very closely. The groundwork, we already have that for flash flooding. It's very soggy. We're going to put more moisture, more rain on top of that. Things will flood very easily. But we look ahead to the future. For the middle part to the late part of September, we stay with above average rainfall and precipitation in parts of the Northeast and New England. But look at that, Texas. Jen, that is very welcome, because the drought, it's been kind of a nasty feedback loop this summer, where we have the drought, the hot temperatures. Sometimes when you have drought, it can make the temperatures even hotter. So we're thankful to see this rain.
Oh, yeah, to it. This fall front coming in. And let's take a look at Little Rock. 89 degrees for you tomorrow. We'll see the clouds around. It'll be pretty warm and a little bit humid. But then by Thursday, 75 degrees. And we'll definitely feel a drop in humidity. And that's because of the drop in dew points. I'll show you that in a moment. Just to give you a big look at the expanse of who will feel this below average air. You'll feel it across the southern plains, especially running the farthest below average. But around the Great Lakes, too. I mean, get ready. Cleveland, we'll get back to Mike Seidel in a moment. You'll see it's a little chilly out there this morning. That's the kind of air we're going to have this week. By Wednesday, we've got 111 million going below average. By Thursday, it's 128 million below average. And the heart of it is across the southern plains, where your temperatures are just going to drop off, especially compared to what we've seen so much of the summer. The dew points dropping off is everything. The fact that we've got dew points that are draining down into the 40s and 50s, that is true fall air moving in, and you're going to get that all the way down into the south. You'll feel it. Memphis, temperatures today, tomorrow, mid to upper 80s. Not far from average, really not bad, right? But we're going to drop off and get you into the 70s Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And again, coming in with that lower humidity, which will make all the difference. Let's look at Kansas City. 83 degrees for you. Looking at your temperature, again, just a smidge above average, but we drop off tomorrow, only 70. And then we see those temperatures in the mid 70s with lower dew points, which is key here, getting into the middle to the end of the week, Molly.
Well, one of those places.
Get you out to some other games that we're watching for you. So tailgaters in Atlanta today, we have another scattered chance of showers.
And it's going to be that case for a lot of games, especially the NFL games, say from the southeast all the way up to the mid-Atlantic and even to the northeast.
Yeah, scattered showers in Baltimore yet again. Yesterday it was a mess with some heavy rainfall. Hopefully we avoid that, but there is that chance, both at the beginning and the end.
And then let's head to FedEx Field, where once again we're talking showers, maybe some thunderstorms. thunderstorms towards the end, but we know that when we get back into football season, it's also time can recharge rolls on. I'm meteorologist Molly McCollum.
And I'm meteorologist Jen Carfagno. We're with you on this Sunday morning and taking a look at what's coming your way. We're hoping for some drier air in the mid-Atlantic, especially after yesterday.
Yesterday, we saw some big flooding problems in places like Baltimore, Philly, Yankee Stadium. Oh my goodness, yesterday it was like a river in some of the lower levels of the stadium.
It went all the way down to North Carolina. The Notre Dame NC State game was,
The scoreboard got struck by lightning.
Yes. Yeah, so fans were dealing with. We will be watching for drier air. We're going to feel it. It's going to have that nice bite of a crisp fall apple kind of feel to it. Get ready. So here comes the next front. We're going to see it coming all the way down into the south, and even places like Dallas will get a change from this, going below average. This is going to feel good, I think, especially just because of the hot summer we've had. Dallas, we just had our latest hottest for last day on record. What was it, 110? I mean, so let's get rid of that, and we can do that with the front. It'll actually bring some showers in as well. We'll see that moving in on Tuesday here into Wednesday across the Northeast. So yes, more rain in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. However, this front will actually be able to move along, and that will bring some improved conditions. It's all about the dew points, the drier air that comes in with it. Even if you have a little rain, the fact that it's going to be not as humid feeling outside will make a big difference. And you'll see those dew points dropping into the 50s, maybe even 40s for some of you. Look at Wichita. We see that coming all the way down into Tennessee, into northern Mississippi, Alabama. You'll definitely get a fall feel to that air all the way down into Jackson, Mississippi, thanks to those lowering dew points. The temperatures will be going below average. 88 million on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We ramp it up with even more people. Albuquerque looking at your big drop in temperatures, and Dallas, our coolest temps for highs since May.
Right now in Denver, really, the worst thing it could do right now is just ruin some of your hiking plans, because I know the aspens are just beautiful in Colorado. At our higher elevations, the colors are starting to change, and that golden color is just stunning when you see a sea of it across the Rockies. Denver, you will see some thunderstorms today. Rain potentially for tomorrow, drying out by Tuesday with 70s as your highs. That's going to be pretty nice. Now, I know we could use some cooler weather in parts of Texas, Oklahoma, over towards Louisiana, where it has just been roasting this summer, especially the hill country of Texas, where the drought has been very expansive. Not only will we see some cooler weather, but also some rain moving in with our cold front. Behind the cold front will dry out, not only with drier air, but cooler air too. For many of us, it'll be the first true taste of fall, and a big sigh of relief for many areas that have been scorching this summer. With our cold front, we have the chance for flash flooding. So Michigan, parts of the Ohio Valley, all the way back to Chicago, we could see a flash flooding potential tomorrow, with the leading edge of this cold front producing quite a bit of heavy rainfall. Chicago, Detroit, for the better part of tomorrow, we will see the rain eventually down through the Ohio Valley. And this entire front will be working its way into the Northeast, which, seeing a lot of rain this weekend, we're going to see another round as we head towards the middle part of the week. And there we go on Wednesday, rain and scattered thunderstorms from Charleston, South Carolina, all the way up to Portland, Maine, and everywhere in between. Where we've struggled with flash flooding this weekend, that's going to continue to be top of mind, not only Monday, but Tuesday, even into Wednesday and Thursday morning, especially for New England. We're going to stay wet as we head towards the middle part of September, especially for New England. But Jen, what I'd love to see is that it looks like we might be edging towards a pattern change in Texas. Cooler weather, rain, that is much needed.
Rain, it is needed. The drought is a lot of fun on a Sunday morning. And we're getting you ready for other games too, as you either get your tailgate together, maybe you're going to the game.
I feel like a lot of those tailgates that I see, especially for the NFL games, they put the tailgating I've done to shame. I mean, I'm apparently not doing it right.
A folding table is not enough with a couple of trays of subs on it. Pittsburgh Steelers and the 49ers today. Your weather is looking fantastic. Let's go to the Atlanta Falcons hosting the Carolina Panthers. We could see some rain later on.
For the tailgaters, but of course we've got the roof, so that shouldn't be a big issue for the game.
Yeah. But anyone who's planning to stay out during the game,
yes,
you're going to have some rain to contend with. All right, let's go to Baltimore. Rain has been a story here all weekend.
It has, and it's going to continue to be a story for the upcoming week. So yes, we will have some a few rain showers moving through for the game, so just be prepared for that.
Yeah, all right, let's go out to the Washington Commanders hosting the Cardinals. Here too, same story as Baltimore. In Landover, Maryland, we're going to have the chance of some showers. Some of them could be heavy. We saw that yesterday.
We saw actually a couple of rain delays and storm delays yesterday for a lot of our college football games, as well well as some of our baseball games. That could happen again today.
Yeah, it really could. So keeping an eye on that for you. All right, let's go down to Louisiana. The Saints are hosting the Titans. Now, I think this is actually a pretty good forecast considering how hot it's been all summer long.
You know, when you deal with as many triple digits as you did in New Orleans, and then all of a sudden you're in the 80s, it feels like fall, doesn't it? It really takes the edge off big time when you don't have to deal with the triple digits, and you don't even deal with any rain today,
right,
too.
So if you're tailgating there, you might be staying outside and just enjoying that. Meanwhile, we go up to Minnesota. The Vikings hosting the Buccaneers. Temperatures here, very nice here. I think tailgaters, if any Tampa tailgaters up in the area are definitely going to enjoy this relief.
Change. Yeah. Well, coming up next on